Welcome to Dodger Stadium, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez sizes this one up, makes the grab, one away.
Batting third,
As we take a look
Aaron
now at
Judge.
the New York Yankees lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. Tattooed and gone. Aaron Judge with a rocket. It's 2-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Base is empty, 1 away. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Giancarlo Stanton stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through the sweeper.
0-2 is the count.
There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws, got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And it's 2-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And on the hill, the big righty, Garrett Cole. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Mookie Betts, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Just off the inside edge.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Good job to fight that one off. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball,
Batting
even
second,
if it's still in
center
the strike
fielder,
zone, can be tough for
Tommy
hitters to get on top of.
And here comes Tommy Edman. And that one is in for a strike. Upstairs, and that's ball one. 1 out, bases empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And that's a little bit high. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Freddie Freeman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Up the middle, finds its way through, base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Man at first, Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Freeman off of first with 2 away. And that misses. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Two outs. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. The batter now will be Will Smith. And that drops in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 2-2.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Max Muncy at the dish. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Man at second. And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Second inning
Leading
set to
off
go.
for the Yankees,
And stepping in for the
catcher,
Yankees, Austin Wells.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Ohtani back to work. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Ohtani, 30 years old now. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it. Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. On the outside corner for a strike. 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Tied up here in the early going. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And now, Jason Dominguez. Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And gone! A solo shot. It's 3-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Base is empty with 2 away. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's in there for strike one. Lined, and that's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the shortstop Anthony Volpe. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Ball 1.
Squirts away a little bit. Cabrera leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. That's a little bit low.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
A little bit high. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning
Up next,
alive, puts
for
a
the
runner in the
Yankees,
scoring
second
position,
baseman,
and a
Jazz
chance for this offense
Chisholm
to add on to their
Jr.
lead.
First and second, 2 outs. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Fastball for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And the 0-1. That clips the corner.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
1 ball.
In the dirt. First and second, 2 down. And that is downstairs. 2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
2 on, 2 outs. Got him. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Now to the bottom of the second. Yankees 3 and the Dodgers 2. Back here in LA, bottom of the second. And now the right fielder, Andy Pages.
Andy Pages.
Clips the corner. Strike 1. There's a strike. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Michael Conforto will climb in. And that one fouled off.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
One down, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Inside, almost got him. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting ninth, second
And now,
baseman,
Ha-Seong Kim.
Ha-Seong Kim.
Ground ball to the right side. Off balance feed.
That's
There's
an out.
1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now
Well, that was going to
batting,
be a really tough one to turn
shortstop,
2 on. So a nice job to
Betts.
get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
Mookie digs in here. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Hit on the ground to short. Volpe sends it to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 1 left for L.A. They trail it 3-2. New inning getting
Leading
started.
off for the
Stepping
Yankees,
in the long
right
ball
fielder,
threat, Aaron Judge.
You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
That's off the inside corner. 2-1. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
There's a strike. Misses off the plate. 2-1. Outside.
1 strike.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. And a foul ball. Ohtani checks on first. Bellinger dives back. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
2 on, 1 out. Austin Wells getting ready to hit. And fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And just misses with that one.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Strike three. Shohei gets the K.
Well, we didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. In there for strike one.
0-1.
Just missed.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Stays alive. That one missed. First and second, two down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Yankees 3 and the Dodgers 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Fielder Tommy Edman.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Freeman batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Next pitch is outside. Outside with a breaking ball. Next offering away upstairs. On the ground to first, Goldie. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Not a surprise he's off to a good start in this one, given he enjoys playing so much at home. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 2.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jason Dominguez. And that clips the inside corner.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And it's even up. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a ball drilled center field. He's there. He's got it. One away.
Now
and up
batting,
next for New York,
baseman,
Oswaldo Cabrera.
1
for 1 with a single so far. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Hit hard on the ground to short. Betts whips it to first. Got him.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. And it beats him. What a play.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
And we're back.
Leading
and up to the
off for
plate is
Dodgers,
Will Smith.
Catcher Will Smith.
That one outside. 1-0.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And misses inside.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fly ball down the line. And it stays fair.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive.
Once he digs in, fly to left his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. And it falls. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there.
Hooked
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Andy Pajes now at the plate. Outside low, ball 1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And here is Michael Conforto, and he's already singled in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Smith, the runner at third. Muncy at first. One gone.
Ball three. 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Hesung Kim in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases all loaded up. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. Golden opportunity right here. And he swings over the top there.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
And now it's even up. Action in the pen down there. Mark Leiter Jr. getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hamilton getting cranked up as well. The Dodgers threatening. Now fly ball to right center. Judge is there. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. Back even. It's 3-3.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
Here's Mookie to hit. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two on, two outs. Fouled off down the right side. On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. No one can get there. It falls in. One runs in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Across is the runner from first. It's 5-3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So, runner at second, 2 down. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Tommy Edman. Inside, ball one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Strike three struck him out for the third time today. Mookie Betts with the big strike in the inning. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the fifth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Ohtani back to work. Chisholm, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And the 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Not close with that one. 2-1. Sliced hard but foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike three, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Aaron Judge at the plate. First offering, and it just misses.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a hard hit grounder to third, but that rolls foul. Next pitch is outside. The Yankees down by a pair, and we're at the top of the fifth. And that one is downstairs. 3-1. That's ball four. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find his zone.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And here comes Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Judge stands at first with 1 out. Misses outside, and it's 1-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Grove, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton, 1 for 2. Up and in, and that's ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-0.
And another ball. Austin Wells in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That to right. Pajes settles under it. Brings it in. And that is that. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Yankees 3. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Mark Leiter Jr.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Freeman up for the third time here, watches that one miss.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Fouled off left side. The 1-2. Good eye in that spot. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a curve misses outside. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Now
here's Teoscar Hernandez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Over to Goldie. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Will Smith.
Will Smith to the plate. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's too low. Going to count 1 and 2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Got him. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly, and it remains 5-3. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Alex Vesia.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Next offering is fouled back.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here is Goldschmidt. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. On the ground to third. Throw on to Freeman. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder Jason Dominguez.
And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. That's in there.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
2 outs. That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Yankees 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Hill.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Fouled off to the right.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Next offering upstairs. Movement in the Yankees pen. Jake Cousins getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hamilton also getting ready. On the ground.
Nope,
and that's just foul. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Now batting.
Next to hit,
fielder,
Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes.
First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Conforto in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. Back here in L.A., we go to the top of the 7th. Now here is Oswaldo Cabrera. The Yankees looking to rally. Just missed. There's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there. In the air to left down the line. And that's a foul ball. Slow roller to third. The throw to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be
Volpe.
smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Now, Anthony Volpe. Just missed. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one is inside. And that's ball four. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Alex Vesia done for the afternoon. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Pitching change here, Tanner Scott.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The tying run at the plate. That misses, and that's ball 2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a foul out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Jazz goes down on strikes.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's already homered here in this one. Now snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Tying run at the plate. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1.
Movement in the bullpen. Kirby Yates looks to be getting ready for manager Dave.